I really feel our schools of psychology would benefit if we admitted how some of us get through trauma better than others. Some people emerge from even difficult, traumatic circumstances and learn how to allow a healing and function very well, sometimes even bringing a great gift as a result of their coming through this trauma. And other people just get crushed right at the starting gate and never can find their feet. And I feel like it would be very helpful to our psychology, but also to our culture, if we admitted that maybe the difference is in the number of lives a person has had. You can imagine that if a person has had hundreds of lives and gone through all kinds of experiences and gone through death, and even though they might have been scared at death, they discovered the love behind everything over and over again, and they were reborn to try again because, in the East, they feel that we keep coming to Earth until we become self-realized, until we turn and really bring forth our true soul energy. Yeah, but we in the West, we ignore it, and our psychology's based on the ego, and I feel it's why it's such a band-aid. Somebody can have therapy for a few years and feel better, but then they go back into their lives and the wounding rips open again because the healing was just superficial. It couldn't hold. In my experience, the only thing that heals us is connecting up with our true nature that set up this lifetime and knows the reason why we had to go through all the trauma we did. And when we tap into that, we heal into a really big, exuberant understanding. Yeah, and in the West, we don't even think it's possible most times. And I'll tell you my experience in all the years that I was, struggling to heal. It was almost not allowed. That was my feeling. It was almost like people were more comfortable with, somebody who's terribly wounded by trauma than in somebody, who is healing. It was almost, sometimes it upset them because it rocked their idea of the possibilities of life. They didn't think it was possible, so it would be upsetting. It's just like the doctors who worked with my son with the leukemia. As he started to get better, our doctor stopped talking to us. We were just ghosted because it was just too upsetting for him. It rocked his worldview. Well, I think we need to let our worldview be rocked in the most pleasant way possible in the West and come to the understanding that there is love behind everything. And if we've, had a lot of lives, we will have kind of a grandfather-grandmother understanding in there that can be brought forward and shared with the wider society. And it will certainly help us heal our trauma. Yeah, because this is just one out of hundreds of lives. Yeah. It's sort of like we have huge amounts of knowledge inside us from all these lives, and we can just tap into it and tap into the immortal strength of our souls. And I just want to, sort of like, if you need permission, here's your permission. Go for it. Go for it. We so need people to walk forward in this and bring peace to their hearts and then peace to the outer world, because this conflict-ridden world is just reflecting what's going on inside us. And we can come out of it and rediscover meaning and love. Okay. Bless you.